Every morning you wake up with a choice. How will you speak to yourself today? The words you repeat in your mind become the foundation of your actions, your energy, and ultimately, your destiny. What you tell yourself matters more than what the world says about you. Self-belief is the foundation of every great success story. It is the quiet force that turns dreams into reality, the invisible fuel that keeps people pushing forward despite obstacles. When you truly believe in yourself, you unlock a level of potential that others may never see. The world will always have opinions, doubts, and challenges, but the way you talk to yourself is what truly shapes your destiny. The greatest achievers in history were not necessarily the most talented or the luckiest. They were simply the ones who refused to give up. They had an unshakable belief that they could rise above any setback. This belief did not come from external validation, but from within. No one is born with limitless confidence, but it is built through daily reminders, small wins, and the decision to trust yourself even when the path ahead is unclear. When you wake up each day, the way you frame your thoughts determines how you approach challenges. If you tell yourself that you are capable, you will act like someone who is capable. If you tell yourself that you are not good enough, you will find reasons to prove it. The mind listens to what you feed it. Negative thoughts create barriers, while self-belief opens doors. It is not about ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is easy. It is about knowing deep down that no obstacle is bigger than your ability to overcome it. Doubt is normal. Everyone experiences moments of uncertainty, but those who succeed are the ones who do not let doubt control their actions. They acknowledge it, but they move forward anyway. Growth happens when you step into discomfort, trusting that you will figure things out along the way. Confidence is not about knowing every answer before you start. It is about believing that you can learn, adapt, and improve with each step. There will be times when failure seems overwhelming. When things do not go as planned, self-belief is what helps you stand back up. It reminds you that a single failure does not define your worth. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, and every mistake is a lesson in disguise. Those who lack self-belief see failure as a reason to quit, but those who trust themselves see it as fuel to try again. The words you speak to yourself are powerful. If you constantly criticize yourself, doubt yourself, and expect the worst, you will create a reality that matches those beliefs. But if you remind yourself daily that you are strong, intelligent, and capable, you will begin to act in ways that reinforce that truth. The way you think shapes the way you behave, and your actions shape your results. Surrounding yourself with positive influences also plays a crucial role. People who believe in you can help strengthen your self-belief, but ultimately, you must be your own greatest supporter. You cannot always rely on external encouragement, because there will be moments when no one else sees your vision. In those moments, your inner voice must be the loudest, reminding you why you started, why you are capable, and why giving up is not an option. Taking action, even in small ways, is a powerful way to build belief in yourself. Every time you step outside your comfort zone and accomplish something, no matter how minor, it reinforces the idea that you are capable. Confidence is built through experience. The more you prove to yourself that you can handle challenges, the stronger your self-belief becomes. Success is not reserved for a select few. It is available to anyone willing to believe in themselves and put in the work. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not luck or talent. It is the mindset of persistence and belief. If you believe you can, you will find a way. If you believe you cannot, you will find an excuse. No matter where you are right now, start feeding your mind with the belief that you are enough. You have the potential to achieve greatness, but it starts with trusting yourself. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Believe in yourself today and take the first step. The rest will follow. Challenges are an unavoidable part of life, but the way you perceive them determines whether they break you or build you. Every obstacle you encounter carries the potential to shape you into a stronger, wiser, and more capable version of yourself. Challenges are not roadblocks meant to stop you. They are stepping stones designed to push you forward. They are the tests that refine your character, sharpen your skills, and prepare you for greater success. Many people view difficulties as signs to turn back, as proof that they are not meant to continue on their journey. But those who achieve greatness understand that challenges are not meant to stop them. They are there to elevate them. Growth does not come from comfort, it comes from adversity. The most successful people in the world are not those who never face struggles, but those who use their struggles as motivation to rise higher. They embraced each challenge as an opportunity to learn, adapt, and become better. When you face difficulties, it is easy to feel overwhelmed, to question your abilities, or to wonder why things are not working out as planned. But every challenge carries a lesson. The setbacks you experience today are teaching you the resilience you will need tomorrow. The failures that feel discouraging in the moment are preparing you for the victories ahead. Every time you face something difficult, you are being given a chance to prove to yourself how strong and capable you truly are. The key is to shift your mindset. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" start asking, "What is this teaching me?" Instead of seeing difficulties as punishment, view them as preparation. Challenges force you to think differently, to find solutions, to push past limitations you once thought were impossible. They reveal your weaknesses so you can strengthen them, and they test your commitment to your goals. If everything were easy, growth would be impossible. It is the struggle that builds endurance, patience, and perseverance. It is also important to understand that setbacks do not define you. Your response to them does. Two people can face the same challenge, yet one will use it as an excuse to give up, while the other will use it as fuel to work harder. The difference is not in the difficulty of the challenge, but in the mindset of the individual. Those who embrace challenges as stepping stones see every obstacle as a necessary part of their journey. They understand that temporary discomfort is the price of long-term success. Many of the most accomplished individuals in history faced significant hardships before reaching their goals. They were rejected, doubted, and faced failures that would have made most people quit. But they chose to see those challenges as part of the process. They knew that without those struggles, they would not have developed the strength, knowledge, and resilience needed to achieve their dreams. Every setback they endured became a stepping stone that led them closer to success. There will be times when you feel like you have hit a wall, when progress seems slow, and when challenges seem too overwhelming to handle. But in those moments, remind yourself that every great achievement requires persistence. No breakthrough happens overnight. The strongest individuals are not the ones who never struggled. They are the ones who kept going despite the struggles. Facing challenges does not mean you are on the wrong path. It means you are moving forward. Each difficulty you overcome adds to your experience and builds your confidence. The more challenges you face, the more prepared you become for future opportunities. What once seemed impossible becomes second nature because you have already proven to yourself that you can handle adversity. The greatest transformation happens when you stop seeing difficulties as burdens and start seeing them as tools for growth. Instead of fearing the unknown, embrace it as an adventure. Instead of resisting change, welcome it as a chance to evolve. Life will always present challenges, but how you respond to them determines the kind of life you create. You have the power to turn every struggle into a stepping stone, every failure into a lesson, and every obstacle into an opportunity. No matter what you are facing today, remind yourself that this is not the end. It is just a part of your journey. Keep moving forward, keep learning, and keep believing in your ability to rise above any challenge. The struggles you overcome today will become the foundation of your success tomorrow. Your mindset is the foundation upon which your future is built. It determines how you approach challenges, how you respond to setbacks, and how you see opportunities. The thoughts you allow into your mind shape your actions, and your actions shape your destiny. Every great success, every significant transformation, and every breakthrough begins with a shift in mindset. If you believe in growth, in possibilities, and in your own potential, you will create a future that reflects those beliefs. If you focus on limitations, obstacles, and fear, your future will be a reflection of that negativity. The way you think today directly influences the life you will have tomorrow. Everything you want to achieve starts in your mind. If you believe you are capable, you will take actions that align with that belief. If you doubt yourself, you will hesitate, make excuses, and hold yourself back. The truth is, no external force can limit you as much as your own thinking. Many people remain stuck not because they lack talent or opportunity, but because they have conditioned themselves to believe that success is out of reach. They tell themselves that they are not smart enough, not skilled enough, or not lucky enough, and so they never take the necessary steps forward. The real battle is not in the outside world, it is in the mind. The difference between those who succeed and those who do not is often their perspective. Two people can face the same situation, but one will see an opportunity while the other sees a dead end. The one who believes in possibilities will take action, learn, and grow, while the other will give up before even trying. Your future is not determined by what happens to you, but by how you respond to what happens. A person with a strong mindset sees failures as lessons, rejections as redirections, and challenges as stepping stones. Instead of being discouraged by difficulties, they use them as fuel to push forward. You have the power to train your mind to work for you instead of against you. The first step is to become aware of your thoughts. Are they empowering or limiting? Are they helping you move forward or keeping you stuck? Every time you catch yourself thinking negatively, challenge that thought. Replace it with something that supports your growth. Instead of saying, I can't do this, tell yourself, I am capable of figuring this out. Instead of saying, I'm not good enough, remind yourself, I am constantly learning and improving. The words you repeat to yourself shape your reality, so choose them wisely. Another important shift in mindset is embracing discomfort. Growth never happens in comfort zones. If you want to create a better future, you must be willing to face uncertainty, take risks, and push beyond what feels easy. Every successful person has experienced moments of fear, doubt, and failure. The difference is that they did not let those feelings stop them. They understood that discomfort is a sign of progress. When you train your mind to see challenges as opportunities rather than threats, you develop the resilience needed to keep moving forward. Your environment also plays a role in shaping your mindset. The people you surround yourself with, the information you consume, and the habits you develop all influence the way you think. If you constantly expose yourself to negativity, whether through toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, or negative media, your mindset will reflect that. But if you fill your mind with inspiration, positive influences, and empowering ideas, you will naturally start thinking in a way that supports your growth. Be intentional about what you allow into your mind, because it will ultimately shape your future. One of the most powerful ways to create a strong mindset is through consistent action. Confidence does not come from waiting until you feel ready. It comes from doing. Every time you take a step forward, no matter how small, you reinforce the belief that you are capable. Action creates momentum, and momentum builds confidence. If you wait for the perfect moment or the right circumstances, you will never start. But if you take action now, even in uncertainty, you will gain experience, learn from your mistakes, and grow into the person who can achieve the future you desire. Success is not about luck or talent. It is about mindsets. The people who achieve great things are not always the most skilled, but they are the ones who refuse to quit. They are the ones who keep going even when things get tough. They are the ones who believe in themselves when no one else does. And because they believe, they take action. Because they take action, they create results. Your future is not written in stone. It is shaped by the choices you make today. Choose to think in a way that empowers you, and your future will reflect that power. Perfection is an illusion that holds many people back from reaching their full potential. The pursuit of flawlessness often leads to procrastination, self-doubt, and inaction. People wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect skill set before they start, only to realize that perfection never arrives. The truth is, success is not about being perfect, it is about being consistent. Small daily efforts compound over time to create extraordinary results. The key is to focus on progress rather than perfection, on showing up every day rather than waiting for everything to be just right. Consistency is the foundation of mastery. No one becomes great overnight, and no significant achievement happens in an instant. Behind every success story is a long journey of small, repeated actions. Athletes do not become champions because of one incredible performance, but because of years of disciplined training. Entrepreneurs do not build empires by making one perfect decision, but by consistently taking action, learning, and adjusting along the way. The greatest artists, writers, and leaders did not reach excellence by waiting for inspiration to strike. They showed up daily, practiced their craft, and improved little by little. One of the biggest traps people fall into is thinking that they need to be perfect to succeed. This mindset leads to hesitation and fear of failure. When perfection is the goal, mistakes feel like proof of inadequacy and setbacks feel like reasons to quit. But when consistency is the focus, mistakes become lessons and setbacks become opportunities to grow. Instead of being discouraged by imperfection, those who value consistency keep moving forward, knowing that every effort brings them closer to their goals. Momentum is built through regular action. The hardest part of any journey is starting, but once momentum is created, progress becomes easier. When you commit to doing something every day, even if it is small, you develop habits that make success inevitable. A writer who writes a little every day will finish a book before someone who waits for the perfect idea. A person who exercises regularly will become fitter than someone who waits for motivation to strike. The power of consistency is that it eliminates the need for constant motivation. Discipline takes over, and habits become automatic. The beauty of consistency is that it allows for growth over time. No one starts as an expert, but by showing up every day, skills develop, confidence grows, and results begin to appear. The process may feel slow at first, but persistence leads to exponential progress. A musician who practices daily may not notice improvement in a week, but after a year, the transformation will be undeniable. The same principle applies to any goal. Small, consistent actions create massive change over time. Perfectionism often leads to all or nothing thinking. People believe that if they cannot do something perfectly, they should not do it at all. This mindset kills progress before it even begins. A person who wants to get in shape but cannot commit to an hour-long workout might do nothing instead of doing 10 minutes. A writer who struggles to craft the perfect sentence might avoid writing altogether. But those who understand the power of consistency know that imperfect action is better than no action. 10 minutes of exercise is better than none. A messy first draft is better than a blank page. Progress is made by taking action, not by waiting for perfection. Another danger of perfectionism is that it creates unnecessary pressure. When people expect perfection, they set unrealistic standards for themselves, leading to stress and burnout. The fear of making mistakes can become paralyzing, making even simple tasks feel overwhelming. But when the focus is on consistency, the pressure lessens. Instead of trying to get everything right at once, the goal becomes steady improvement. There is freedom in knowing that mistakes are part of the process and that every step forward, no matter how small, is valuable. The most successful people understand that results come from persistence, not perfection. They know that consistency beats occasional bursts of effort. A person who saves a little money every month will build more wealth than someone who tries to save a large amount once in a while. A person who studies a little each day will learn more than someone who crams at the last minute. Success is a result of habits, and habits are built through repetition. The key to long-term achievement is committing to the process rather than obsessing over the outcome. There will always be setbacks, moments of doubt, and days when progress feels slow. But those who stay consistent, who keep going even when things are difficult, will always move forward. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to keep showing up. Over time, the small efforts add up, and the results become undeniable. Consistency is the true path to success, far more powerful than the impossible pursuit of perfection. Perfection creates fear, hesitation, and inaction, while consistency builds momentum, confidence, and progress. Every great achievement is the result of small, repeated efforts over time. The key is to focus on steady improvement rather than flawless execution. Mistakes are not failures. They are lessons that shape growth. Setbacks are not the end. They are opportunities to adjust and keep going. Those who embrace consistency understand that success is not about getting everything right all at once, but about showing up every day and moving forward, no matter how small the step. In the end, it is not about being perfect. It is about never giving up.